So in this video we're going to talk about vertical integration. What is vertical integration? Well, vertical integration is where a media conglomerate owns all the companies that are involved in each stage of the production of a particular media text. Now, usually when we talk about the production of media text, there's three stages that we mean. The first one is the production stage, where the product is actually created and made. The second stage is the distribution. This is incorporates marketing and advertising and getting the product into audiences' hands. And the third one is exhibition, which is how an audience will experience the media text, whatever it is. So if we take an example, say Last of Us Part 2, which is a video game. This is a video game that was produced, created, made, designed by a company called Naughty Dog. And Naughty Dog are owned by Sony. Once the game was made, it was distributed, advertised, marketed by Sony Interactive Entertainment, which again is a company that is owned by Sony, and the game was played on PlayStation, which is owned by Sony. So at each stage of production of The Last of Us Part 2, Sony owned all the companies that were involved in that production, and that is what vertical integration is. So if we have look at another example of vertical integration with something like Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4 was produced by Pixar, which is owned by Disney. It was distributed by Walt Disney Studios, and you can watch it through Disney Plus, which is the streaming service that is owned by Disney. So at each stage of production, you can experience Toy Story 4 through companies that are owned by the same conglomerate, that is Disney. And that is vertical integration. So what are the benefits of vertical integration? Well, one of the benefits is it maximizes profits for the conglomerate or the parent company. So with Last of Us Part 2, for example, if that game was made by an independent company but distributed by Sony and played on PlayStation, Sony would only get profits through the distribution and exhibition. The profits for the actual production would go to a different company. So by owning all companies involved with the stages of production of the game, they maximize their potential profits. It gives you much more control over the production because everybody at the company has a common goal, so this makes it much easier to work towards particular release dates and so on. It should increase the efficiency between the different stages of production as everybody is working in tandem together and everybody is working with the same goal. But the parent company, which is the conglomerate, is the one that's taking all the risk, and they shoulder all the costs. So Pixar may come up with an idea for a film, but it's Disney that are ultimately going to be taking the risk with that because they are the owners of Pixar and they're the ones who are paying the bills.